Hello and welcome back to FM Wonderkids. This is the best England 11 according to Football Manager. So coming up in today's show, I'm going to show you the best England 11 according to Football Manager. We'll go through it, we'll talk about the players. Most of them you'll know. I've always enjoyed picking England 11s, I think. Even though I'm Welsh, and I'll probably get some stick from the hardcore Welsh football fans. But I'm sure they'll all admit that growing up they watched England play in things like the World Cup and the Euros and stuff like that because we basically weren't good enough. So it's always a good talking point. Today we're going to pick the best 11 according to Football Manager, have a little bit of fun. If you do like the video at any point, please smash the like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and let's get into the 11. Up front, of course, it is the man Harold of Kane. He's an absolutely astonishing asset when it comes to Football Manager. I mean, finishing and composure at 19 and 18, you don't really get much better than that. Off the ball, 16. I would expect that to be higher, but he's got penalty taken 20, passing 18. Long shots is 16. Technique, look at that, work rate, vision, and teamwork, all 18. I mean, this is one of the best strikers, if not the best striker in the entire world in Football Manager. Anticipation, bravery, composure. England should be winning the World Cup with this kind of caliber up front. Sancho on the left. Jadon Sancho, a young Wonderkid over at Borussia Dortmund, left Man City to follow his dreams of playing first team football, and he's rewarded with a huge current ability in Football Manager 2021. Now this team is largely based off current ability, and if you didn't know how that works, it's kind of a hidden attribute in Football Manager. Goes from 0 to 200, and good players are generally about 150 and above. So this team and this 11 is all picked via that current ability statistics. I've made a few tweaks myself because there wasn't basically a left back, which was in the top 11 players, for example. So Ben Chilwell is like the best left back, but Jadon Sancho is comfortably in that 11 in terms of current ability. He's good at passing as well as good at being a winger, basically. So first touch, dribbling, flair, vision. I mean, he can play in a multitude of positions, and you can see when you click on his screen, that he can play in a multitude of positions, maybe even centre midfield with that passing that he has later on in his career. Sterling, no surprises, gets the nod at right midfield. Let me just move my head so you can see his lovely physical attributes. Absolutely insane player here in Football Manager. Look at that work rate for a winger. That shows he's going to be able to track back. Off the ball, 20. Natural fitness, 20. This guy's insane. Anticipation, 18. Look at that pace. Raheem, we salute you, sir. The midfield 3 is a very interesting part of this video, I think. We know Gareth Southgate likes to play a 5 at the back or a 3 at the back. We haven't gone for that here because we think this is the formation that suits the best players that England have at their disposal. Grealish gets a nod at centre midfield. Look at that dribbling technique, vision and flair all in the green. But what Grealish really does have is a really well-rounded attacking kind of set of skills. So corners, crossing, finishing, first touch, all these are over 14. Long shots, passing, technique, work rate, vision, teamwork, off the ball. Nothing really lets this lad down, and it's showing in real life as well. Mason Mount comes in as a box-to-box. What I love about Mason Mount is that work rate there, 20. If you want a box-to-box midfielder, you need the work rate, and he's got it. It's 20. Teamwork as well, 17. It's the archetypal attribute for a box-to-box midfielder, as well as determination and stamina, 20. These guys are good. Jordan Henderson sneaks in there at defensive midfield. I wasn't sure if he could play the position naturally, but he can. So Jordan Henderson's attributes obviously fit into this position perfectly. Look how good he is mentally. Anticipation, bravery, composure and concentration all above 16. In fact, he hasn't got a mental attribute under 14 apart from flair. So Ben Chilwell comes in basically as the best of the rest in terms of current ability, like I mentioned earlier. But he does have a decent work rate, good pace, acceleration. I mean, he's not a bad player at all. He just doesn't stand out as much as some of the others. Trent Alexander-Arnold gets the nod over Kyle Walker. at right back, mainly because of his attacking ability. Otherwise, Kyle Walker would probably have the nod. Crossing, first touch, but look at that passing technique, vision and teamwork, determination. Trent has got the ability to play anywhere on the pitch in terms of attributes, apart from up front, I would suggest. Stones and Maguire come in at centre-back. Stones is and always has been, in terms of attributes, the archetypal ball-playing midfielder. Look at that passing, tackling, good composure, bravery, natural fitness, jump in reach. First touch of 13 is good for a centre-back. Mark my words. Maguire, the beast, slab head himself, not really got the pace, but he's got everything you'd expect from a kind of destroyer centre-back. So bravery, anticipation, positioning, tackling. Marking lets him down a little bit, but he makes up for that in heading. Got the ball playing skills as well, so he's got first touch, dribbling. He likes to take the ball out of the back. He's brave as well as good in the tackle. Last on the team sheet then, and in more ways than one, last on the team sheet, is Jordan Pickford. Reflexes, aggression and agility are the only stats that he has over 15. I would say personally that this is probably the weakest position, along with left back, that England have to address. You could argue left back, maybe Luke Shaw comes into that position, or you could argue maybe a goalkeeper Nick Pope could come into this position, as well as maybe a few others. But this is it, according to Football Manager, according to current ability, and according to me, myself. Guys, thank you very much for watching. That has been the video for today. Do smash that like button if you've liked it at any point. Hit subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to the channel. I've said that already. Consider supporting us on Patreon if you want to download all of the shortlist that we use for all of our other videos. Get your name in the game for our Wickham Wonderkids series. That's it. Thanks for watching. Peace.